So I'm here today to read Brok Natal Tail, A New Christmas. This is the recently been updated version. I did not play the first one. Or at least I didn't play when this, didn't read this VN when it came out last year. I'm not entirely sure what the changes are that were made to this VN. I guess I will be none the wiser, except for one change that was made obvious to me, that was pointed out by someone. I also don't actually really know what it's about, other than it's a Brok Christmas special. It looks like they're going out snowboarding, just based on the art. And this is like almost like a sampling of Cowcat's Brok engine, VN engine that he made. So, unlike the original Brok the InvestiGator, this is not voiced. So I'll be reading everything. And with that, let's get started. Natal Tail. Alright, I have to do my best impression of everyone. My name is Graff and Ott. I'm a cat, and I'm 15 years old. I always try my best, although I'm often depressed, even compared to your average teenager. Doing your best isn't always enough. Life constantly gets in the way. That's what I feel, at least. I'm having already lost both my parents. I'm an orphan. So I'm an orphan, or I would be, if not for that weird reptile investigator named Brok. He's cool enough, I guess, as far as legal guardians go. However, I'm at least thankful to study at the coveted Consciousness Center in the slums. Wait, why am I thinking of studies? Why can't I have a nice daydream for once? Why is it always about... Hey, Graff! Wake up! Oh. Hi, Ott. Hey, Graff. Stayed up last night, right? Ott is a warthog. Half-breeds are rare in Atlasia. They say only 1 in 1,000 births. We've known each other for a few years now. I consider him my... Okay, I was setting up earlier. I'm going to make a save here. There's a couple of choices. Okay. So I was told that originally this lovers line was not here. I wouldn't pick this, honestly. Because, like, I'm like, you guys seem like you're cute. You might be into each other, but your guys aren't quite at that level yet. But let's just pick it for funsies. We'll pick all these options. You okay, Graff? Let me guess. Knowing you, you'd say that you're dreading this special day. I think it just, I'm gonna assume that this is like where it just like picks off. We'll go to load. I mean, obviously the first choice is best friend, but we'll run through the other ones. Worst enemy. Oh man, I despise him so much. He keeps getting on my nerves with his superior attitude and flawless grades. I swear, someday I'm gonna smack his snoot so hard he'll finally have a real reason to cry for his bot mama. Wait, what am I saying? That's Clay, not Ott. Am I mixing them up somehow? Clearly, I'm sleep deprived. Good guess. It's so crowded, it looks like the whole class is here. Yep, the director's about to make an announcement. Hey, Finns. The holiday special that made me really question both Ott and Graff's relationship. I mean, there was like some hints. Oh, god damn it. I saved over that. There's like some hints that in the game that they might have like they might be crushing on each other. They have more than friends feelings, but they're not quite there yet. The lovers is just like, okay, that's that's a fun one, but like I wouldn't take that one seriously. So guardian angel. We face hardships constantly in the slums, but there's one thing I know. He's always there for me. And the same goes the other way around, actually. I guess we're each other's guardian angels? Wow, pretty deep thoughts so early in the morning. Guess, okay. Nope. This again. Pitiful creature. This sounds terrible. Why would you call him that? I can't help but feel sorry for him. Not only must he feel so lonely with his genetic anomaly being so rare, but everyone avoids his gaze. He's physically unable to stand up for himself. He's the little runt of his family. Somehow, I feel the same way. Maybe that's why I feel connected to him. Wow, that's what a horrible thing to think about your friend. Like, wow, I pity you so much. You're just as pathetic as me. We should be friends. The delicious pastry, because I know there's some meme about like Ott being rolled into a cinnamon roll. that was an achievement. Sugar craving. The hell? Never skip breakfast. Oh yes, an irresistible cinnamon roll. A golden crust swirled with gooey cinnamon sugar melting into every bite, topped with sweet, creamy icing that melts on my tongue. I really shouldn't have skipped breakfast this morning. Yeah, Finns. I feel like that dialogue could also be taken out of context. Yeah, Graff often daydreams about having Ott melt on his tongue. Yeah, definitely. Everyone thinks he's ugly, but he's always been kind to me. We help each other out with homework, and after class, we hang out to play games and talk. Pretty much what you expect from two consciousness center friends. Good guess. It's so crowded, it looks like the whole class is here. Yep. The director is about to make an announcement. Too bad that there's only 4 chairs. Everyone else has to stand up. We're so privileged. We would be if he wasn't in our group. Clay? Easy to pull strings when you're the director's only son. Still, that shouldn't stop him from being nicer. Better avoid contact with him. I'll pretend I didn't hear you guys. Well, the others aren't following specific courses to become drummers. I don't get it. Who wouldn't want the opportunity to live safe under the dome instead of this? This crappy land? Pretty much. Hey, since when were you two so based? I thought you were pretending not to hear us. We wouldn't be stuck here that much longer. Or we won't be stuck here that much longer. Just a few more months. And we'll finally have our place. Hopefully. Oh, come on. Show some enthusiasm. Your evaluations are constantly great. I should probably read Graff more depressed than mopey. They're better than mine anyway. You'll pass, Ott. You don't know that. I know you. Bunny Kid. Shut up, guys. The director's here. Just make him not sound like a kid. Dear students of the Consciousness Center S1. As you know, tomorrow is Natal Untail, the supreme holiday of Atlasia. Celebrating our traditions is important in our society. It is a mark of your integration and proof of your desire to combine your skill into a unified whole, the collective intelligence. Therefore, it has been decided that this year would be special. Special how? Oh, your evaluations. Oh. Jabber should have seen it coming. Hang on, I think there's a... There we go, dialogue. Oh, no, it just cuts it. Oh. Oh, this is weird. I would expect it to go from the bottom to top, but it goes top to bottom. You will be evaluated on your perform. Are all the narrations like question mark, question mark? Maybe. Jabber, should have seen it coming. Oh, okay. Silence! Oh, I think it was a whisper then. Ow! My ear! Good thing she doesn't use that shriek often. As I was saying, you will be evaluated to ensure the proper execution of the celebration. Do not worry. Only a score of 0 on your evaluation would get you eliminated. Let me remind you that the grand meaning of Natal Untail: efficiency, accuracy, and individuality. These are the 3 words you should strive for. Starting from a teen age and until adult age, on Natal Tail Day, you must earn enough to pay for one item. Your money, or more precisely, your uni accounts, are reset to 0. Parent and friend transfers are strictly controlled. It cannot be relatives of your consciousness. Yeah, it cannot be relatives of your consciousness center friends either. Too bad for you, Clay. No cheating this time. Tisk, I don't need that. Terry, don't you pick on my son. Sorry. This single item must be a precious gift to yourself. The best gift you could ever want, with a value within the limits of what you've earned. This tradition allows you to a preliminary experience to find your usefulness in society, because that's how you can measure your usefulness is through capitalism. Your motivation to earn something good should shine through your work. What if I don't need anything? This is good. Sparing Earth's resources will always be rewarded. Easy peasy, loophole found! Except during this special holiday, where you shouldn't have to worry about what the landfill of unused gifts will cause to the Earth. Oh, darn. Everyone needs something. Listen to your inner self. In ancient times, citizens celebrated Untail in a very different fashion. They purchased presents for friend and family, or for family and friends. From a flower pot to a new me system, anything physical could serve as a present. They also spend countless amounts of valuable energy on lighting for decorations. The direct benefit on humans were vastly underwhelming when put into relation with their immense waste of energy. While good for the economy, it contributed to further degradation of the planet, and we suffer the effects to this very day. Okay, so capitalism also bad? Our land cannot afford us being irresponsible anymore. Yeah, right. As if the drummers aren't still wasting resources buying stupid things. And finally, the big family and friends reunion they organized often result in arguments. What started as a moment of joy ended all too often in depression and breakups. A few centuries ago, tradition was in danger of being abandoned altogether. There was this terrible president in this one country, and it caused a lot of issues. Oh no. I was joking. It was a joke. I feel like I should move myself there. Move my way. Not block Clay's little smug face. The government in place decided to make substantial changes to accommodate current situation of the country and rectify every aspect. Now, it was focused on the individual self and real needs, more suitable both for you and your environment. Okay, no, this is definitely not the Trump regime. It's like, okay, you can celebrate Christmas, but stop buying all this wasteful shit and buy what you actually need. Yeah, that's definitely not any kind of Republican Party in the US. Or actually even Democratic Party either. Is that clear to you all? Do I react? Yeah. Let's make Graff a little shit. Also, this VN does not have any kind of rewind features. Yes, Graff? How should I respond? Give a compliment. Okay. Ah, damn it. I should have saved. Okay, no. Oh, hey. Can I save? Oh, hey. Let's see what happens if I load here. Okay, sweet. Stutter. Okay, let's blame K. Click! guy's going to cheat. The heck? Do you have any proof, or is this just a baseless assumption? He's your son, he always does. But it's true. Come on, everyone, you know I'm right. Yeah, of course everyone else is going to be a little chicken shit and not back up Graff on that. Minus 20 points for making false accusations. So, you have until tomorrow to earn enough unis through labor. Because child labor is a great thing. Give a compliment. I appreciate the explanation. It was very clear, concise, and I cherish every word. Thank you, Professor. Wow. Oh, wow, that is like a... How nice. However, your obvious attempt to manipulate the review process has been duly noted. Minus 5 points. But... Stop it right now. Who, me? I didn't say anything. Oh, you're gonna always lose points? Stutter. Please be clear, but well... Minus 10 points for wasting the entire class's time. Wow, you're even worse than usual. Okay, so any kind of like trying to even have any kind of dialogue. So we see what this school is teaching these kids to shut up and just do as you're told. What a great system. Just like every school, lol. Oops. So you have until tomorrow evening to earn unis through labor. No friends or family involved. Find your own job today. Wow. Then buy yourself the best gift you can think of. Please read and respect the rules. A copy has been sent to your phones. Disqualification could result in your eviction. It is not worth trying to cheat the system. Again, keep in mind, accuracy, efficiency, and individuality. It must be something personal and useful to you. I mean, that is like an interesting idea that you have to buy yourself like your own gift that's useful to respect yourself. So in a way it's teaching self-care, but like why like you have like this one time frame with like you also have to earn your own money. You can't just like acquire some money, be given the money, I guess. You have to work for it. Which, I mean, I sort of see what they're doing, but also you're tying it to a grade. Which would make sense for these three, because they're trying to get into like a very merit-based society with like the drummer, but I'm not entirely sure about everyone else who is just here for an education and to survive in the slums. Can we access the drums to find a job or purchase a gift? No, sorry. The slums only. Of course. Anyone else? Good. We'll meet again here in the evening. Oh god, they have like less than 24 hours to do this. Students, please leave the facility now or be executed. Great. With everything that's happening lately, I don't have a clue where to even look for a job. Same for me, really. We have a bad leak from the rainstorm yesterday. I was supposed to help Mom and Dad fix it, but studies are the priority. I could tell Brok to come help. Nah, you know my dad. He's too proud to have help. Bye, suckers! Where are you going, Clay? Just so I know what corner of the slums to avoid. Then it'll be my pleasure not to tell you. Ugh. Typical. Hey, how about going together? Sorry, the rules are clear. We need to do this on our own. Besides, I'm still worried about our apartment. I was gonna stop there first anyway. All right. Later, Ott. 30, 40, 30, 30, 34, something. Oh no, doesn't save that. 0 unis. Huh. I guess I zoned out. I'm already back at my apartment. Let's see those ads. Looking for a trash collector and residue cleaner at the old structure. Ugh, no. Hairdresser assistant. That one's too far, and this one... Door opens. Oof. Brok, watch out. You almost ran me over. Ugh, sorry. I thought you were at school. Not school. Consciousness center. Yeah. What you doing here? Oh, what day is it? Huh? Oh, yeah. That thing for narcissistic drummers. Natal Untail isn't narcissistic, and it's for everyone. The goal here is to elevate ourselves. It's to elevate ourselves in society and respect the land that we've been. You're smart, son. Don't buy into that crap. Oh, okay. Oh God, Brok. Brok, a man after my own heart. Anyway, gotta fly. That door won't fix itself, and I'm already late, so my client's gonna kill me. Wanna come? Oh, we're supposed to find our job by ourselves. You can always keep me company on the road. Nothing like going in the street to land a gig. Keep both of your feline eyes wide open. All right. Yes, he is. He's so boomer coded. He's like a progressive boomer. I always love how you can't use his phone. What's wrong? Don't know. I have the shivers. It's getting colder this season. Well, sort of. Hey, maybe we'll get some snow this year. Snow? You don't remember? Once in a while, when the temperature gets low enough, water particles in the air change into ice. Then they fall from the sky, forming little crystals that pile up into white powder. That sounds like sand rains. Yeah, but less threatening and much prettier. I would love to see that. I wish you could. Atlasia hasn't seen snow in years. Used to be more often. You must have forgotten. What was that? Nothing good, I assume. But hey, that's life in the slums. Let's just press on and... That's Shay. Who? Hey, what's up? Shouts in the phone. Guess you can say they forgot time. Yep. Oh, okay. Seems urgent. Gotta go. But hey, I was supposed to. Remember, keep both eyes open. There he goes. He runs pretty fast, all things considered. I guess all those ant burgers don't slow him down. No point staying here. Oh, I get a choice. I just fuck it. Let's go back. Okay, I guess that just kind of glitched out the. Yeah, there's like no back button. Let's see. Progress a relationship versus relationship further. Fuck it, I'm going home. CD assured, death assured alley. And maybe I'll find it something here. Ott's place. Let's go see what Ott's doing. He's lured by the familiarity of his friend. I wonder if these are all going to be like different choices. Instinctively, my feet carried me to a very familiar place. A half-collapsed building, once a student residence, now home to several families, including Ott's. Oh wow, so like Ott also happens to live where like Sin was hanging out in. Or not Ott, it was Sin, yeah. As soon as I arrived, I saw his mom, Nelia, wearing boots and a raincoat. Hey there, Graff, right? Hello, aren't you supposed to be looking for a small job? I am. I didn't really plan anything, so... I see. Let me think. Oh no. Then a chubby warhawk suddenly appeared, clothes soaked and carrying tools. Oh. There he is. There he is. Ah, Ott's friend. How about helping us with the roof repair? Normally I would, but I'm sorry. The rules say no friends or family involved. I don't think this would work. Oh, my bad, you're right. Sorry, my mistake could have made you fail. No, look at the little sad face that he's making. I'm gonna move my avatar more. I'm just gonna get pushed out. Pushed out of this stream. Oh, no problem at all. I wish I could help, but right now I can't think of anyone who might need assistance. Maybe try the market district. I'm pretty sure most people already had that idea, but why not? Well, I wish you and Ott good luck. Yeah, you got this, boys. Sure. I still haven't played the DLC, so I have no, I've not played the Brawler DLC, so I have no idea what Cliff's personality is. I left and started walking again. Okay, I got this. The market area. Where was it again? I wandered around the streets. Near the edges of crumbling underground housing, I encountered toddlers playing in the sand with what I simply describe as trash. Adults busy running around, others with dazed smiles as if they took drugs but weren't in their right minds. And weren't in their right minds. In any case, Nobody paid attention to me, and I seriously doubt they had anything to offer me. But eventually... Great. Already in the poorest area, that decomposing stench of garbage doesn't lie. There goes all my chances of making any money. Hello, young man. Hello. Class as much. I'm poor, but I'm not this poor. Ugh. Aren't you one of those believers? Oh, yes. I'm currently setting up my stall. Natal Tail is a critical day for us all. And your business, I bet? Admittedly, yes. Let's praise the Almighty for this opportunity to help us celebrate his birth once more. His birth? Wait, did you say Natal Tail? Oh my, it appears you're lacking Untailism lessons. I doze off during those. Well, it's never too late. What would you say about helping me clean and install articles while I read you some Untail pages? Would I earn something? I'm currently looking for a job. Talaya Ludai. All young lads are following the new Natal Untail tradition. How about this? I'll give you 10 unis for each client that comes and buys something. That's a risk that nobody comes and buys this junk. I mean, who would? Think about it. The better you install and decorate, the cleaner the stall, the more chances someone will buy. Your motivation will be indirectly rewarded. I guess so. You'll do a fine job. Our protector always rewards the youth. I may regret this. Do I accept the offer? Yes. All right, then. And then Graff failed and got expelled. And the events of Brok the InvestiGator take a different turn. I started helping with the stall. I had no idea what I was doing, but I tried my best. Meanwhile, the lady started telling me more about her interpretation of the old tradition, which got me intrigued. Oh, that's a cute CG. Oh my god, the little snowman with like the Brok hat and the pendant. Natal Tail was all about love and sharing. Each year, children impatiently waited for this special day. Parents would cut a pine tree and place it in the center of their home. So, is that why you're selling these little trees? Yes! Aren't they cute? A little. They decorated them with little balls and garlands, but the beauty came from the tree itself. Oh, and these and those snow globes. They captured how it was, comfy and warm at home when it was freezing and snowing outside. And when you shake them, I see. So that's snow. Kids love making snowmen when they were lucky enough to get snow. Lucky ones indeed. Oh, Sandhill. Sandtail was a magical entity wearing red, looking like an old bear with a white beard. Oh my. It is said that the Untails send him to Earth once every year to bring joy to children around the world And some adult men as well. At midnight, he enters homes to drop his presents around the pine tree while everyone's asleep. Well, wouldn't that be a privacy violation? Was he actually a thief? Yes, a bear, you say? Not at all. Nobody mind, as he was a benevolent spirit who would never harm anyone. And if kids hung little socks on their chimneys, Santa Tail would put candies in them. A Santail. What a swell guy. The next morning, children would gather up and open their presents with their family. Tell me, what magic is there about buying your own gift? Well, plain logic. No one but me could get the best present for myself. You'd be surprised. Sometimes your closest friends and family know yourself better than you. Children sent Santel a list of gifts they wanted the most, of course, but he never needed it. Santel always knew what was best. Huh. Sounds like a god. Sort of. But that misses the point. It wasn't all about the gifts. Sharing time with loved ones was the most important thing. It is incorrect to say Natal Untail, as our Lord and Savior was actually born with a tail. I understand the motivation behind the new tradition, but it makes me sad. We've deprived so much from the original spirit. Or we've deviated so much from the original spirit. I'm convinced all those changes are the reason why we haven't seen Santail for so long. You know, miracles do happen. I was wishing for help this morning, and here you are. That's not even a coincidence, much less a miracle. All of us students are looking for a job today. If you say so. Personally, I believe. If you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. Right. If it's that easy, I guess I'll try someday. So, little trees, snow globes, sandhill statues, decorations, and I assume those little packages are presents. You're selling all symbols from the old tradition. I am. That's pretty. I'll take some pictures. Want to show to all my friends. I mean, my friend. Feel free. Poor Graff only has one friend. Shutter sound. Boyfriend. My friend. My friend. Who also happens to be a boy. I guess you could call him my boyfriend. Oh, that's so cute. The golden sandtail statues is gorgeous, isn't it? This is the highlight of my stand. It is invaluable. I always keep it close to me. Please look after it. Sure. Hey, looks like we have our first client. Hello, sir. Would you like anything? Just looking. We don't often get religious stalls around here. Where's your church? Oh, it's not mine. I'm the pastoral assistant. It's just a bit further down the street. I see. Well, good luck. Danate. Too bad they didn't buy anything. have faith. More people will notice. You did a wonderful job. Oh, let's hope. 3 hours later, we did get a few buyers. Good enough to earn me 60 units. Wait, what? I thought she was only gonna give you like 10 unis per client. Like, I read that right. Oh, we got a few. I misconstrued the 3 to like only 3 clients. So they had 6 people come and shop. I was cleaning the stand again. Powder used to simulate snow had spread messily on the table. When... Excuse me! Hippopotamus. Hey! That woman! She bumped right into me. Oh no! My golden sandhill! She's stolen it! What? I told you to look after it. What did you do? I put it on to the side of the table to clean. Chase after a thief? Yes, of course. He's gonna go make it right. I could still see the thief, so I sprinted straight ahead. Luckily, I'm a cat and she's a hippo. I managed to catch up to her and without thinking tackled her. Ugh! The situation wasn't pretty. She fell onto a rock and her leg was bleeding. Nothing too serious, thankfully, but I felt responsible anyway. I'm sorry, No, this wasn't time for an apology. Where was the valuable statue? Before I could set my eyes on it, a shadow creeped behind me. The overwhelming shadow of a policeman bear. What's going on here? Sir, she stole that. The bear had already retrieved the statue. It's RJ. And we're going to finally see RJ do some copying. Judging from the thickness of those arms, none of us would even be able to snatch it from him. That was for sure. Not that I wanted to, I needed money, but stealing was out of the question. He forcefully brought us both back to the merchant, who was relieved. For a short while, anyway. Achoo! Oh no, here come my allergies again. So, this is yours. Danante, the Almighty shall find a way to honor you this holy day. RJ, my beloved. I can't believe I was caught by a kitten. A sudden pat on my shoulder made me shiver. Oh shit. Good job, boy. Uh-oh. Well, okay, so I know that he's... Is there a screenshot mechanic in here? Oh no, there is not. It's not like Renpai where you can just hit S. Yeah, he gets triggered by physical contact because he's like agoraphobic or just he's touch sensitive. But this just the sequence of events, if you did not know like the his deal would make you think that he just discovered he had like a praise kink or something. Yeah. RJ calling me a good boy. I moved away instantly to avoid his touch. He didn't understand why, and to be frank, I didn't either. A part of me truly appreciated the big comforting paw on my shoulder. Okay. No, it was more than that. It was exactly what I needed at this moment. Yet, another part of me screamed deep inside. It was out of my control. Achoo! Hey, madam. Yes, good sir? This stall of yours. Was it declared? This part of the slums not supposed to have merchants. Oh, well, I mean... Clearly, her business wasn't in order. I need to check all this with the chief. Gonna take a while. Everyone stay... I didn't let him finish. This was my call to scamper off like a scalded cat. Hey, boy, wait! Achoo! I'm so tired today. If only I had a colleague or a friend. Oh well, I guess I'll just call up Sin. even back then, Sin wasn't that great of a friend. The clock was ticking. There was no way I could afford to waste the rest of my day here. I felt terrible. That was a disaster. Yeah, Sin is shit. True. It's just funny. He's like, I would assume they're still friends at this point, but he's not like, I should go out drinking with Sin. Oh God, a horrible idea. This is not the first time that Sin has roofied RJ. Drugged his friends to get him fired. Oh, and got him fired, yeah. Yeah, he's like well liked. Like he I get it. He has some like he's got motivation. Granted, not great motivation. And it's not like he actually like cheated on his wife the first time. Or like the reason that he got set up, his wife overreacted, but like, yeah, two rights don't make a wrong. Or in Sin's case, multiple wrongs do not fix a right, a fake right, a fake wrong, I guess. I guess this is also questionably, is also drugged and violated by a fake porn. Yeah, but that doesn't like I don't even like that's the other thing too, like well, did he even need to get drugged or drunk? Like he does drink on his own. It might not even been that hard to do. But this also sort of sets up the reason why I don't even know if she has a name. She probably does, but I don't think it was ever really mentioned in Brok, or even right now. Like this pastor lady, his wife's name. No, not D. I'm talking about the pastor lady chicken. Like this also sets up like her being like a criminal, or considered a criminal worth being executed. Hang on, I could just look at the files. Flower. Her name is Flower. Oh yeah, she is more of a goose. I always call her a chicken. Because she kind of reminds me of the chicken from from Robin Hood, almost. Like her outfit. So my mind kind of associates her with that character. But her name is Flower, at least according to the files. But if you recall, like you might notice her picture on like the wanted list in the police station, and then of course the robot comes and malfunctions, quote unquote, and accidentally could kill her. I feel terrible. That was a disaster. I was responsible for the statue getting stolen in the first place. I didn't even think when I moved it. I accidentally hurt someone. A thief, yes. But the sight of her blood was fresh in my mind. I hated it. Although it does make me kind of hungry, and if it was a rat, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I ran away from a police officer. What will that bear do if I run into him again? And in the end, I might have caused trouble to that Untail believer who was nice enough to me. Yeah, racist much. That's because it was a lady hippo and not a filthy rat squealer. Yeah, it's fine if I see them bleed, it's fine. Kick their asses. All I had was 60 unis. I couldn't hope to purchase anything worthwhile with such a pitiful amount. Without thinking, my legs led me back in front of my building. It didn't take me long to figure out what was coming next. Oh hey, we're switching. We have a character switch. Chapter 2 start. My name is Brok. Just Brok. I'm a self-proclaimed investigator. You could almost call me an investigator. Although, most of my daily routine consists of odd jobs, helping people in need in exchange for a few unis, in best cases. Been living all my life in the slums, so that helps. Except for a few months. But I don't really want to dwell on that. We may not have had much over here, but we're doing what we can to survive and help each other out. We're certainly not stacked up like the drummers. The dome is nothing more than a bubble of comfort that they're stuck in, ignoring reality. It was suitable for some, not for me. Anyway, I was going to Shay's garage, one of my childhood friends. We ran into each other just a few years ago. And she kept up since then. She's a bit on the crazy side, and that muffled call worried me. Oh shit. Was the explosion from her place? Like they heard it all the way from his place. No wonder she's so isolated out here. I'll never get used to the stench of that lake. The door is open. Good or bad sign? Do you think Shay is a Joshi? Probably. I like the comic where she needs to revitalize her HP. She draws her fantasies with Brok. No, though honestly, like I don't think she'd ship Brok with anyone else. Like right yaoi fanfic of Brok. Like I feel like she'd be okay with like she'd probably enjoy yaoi, but not not yaoi of Brok. Brok is hers. The door is open. Good or bad sign? Shay? Of course we're gonna go in. Shay, where are you hiding? Behind here. Oh, that pile of crates, old clothes, and wires? I thought you had an emergency. This is an emergency. I'm stuck. Oh, sorry if I couldn't tell. You're always half hidden under stuff, busy with something. Cut the nonsense and get me out. It took some effort to get her free. Phew. All right, great. Back to work. What? I came all this way here and that's all I get? Look, that was a practically unpleasant situation. I'm not in the mood. Shay! She glanced towards me for the first time and suddenly her attitude changed. Oh, God. What? What? Nothing. I just remember why I avoid looking at you. You did? Because then I can never refuse you anything. Ahem, ahem. My handsome hero, always here to save me with those big, strong arms. Don't overdo it. Oh. Shay is just like lampshading her crush on Brok. And Brok is so oblivious. I just thought you wanted to chat. You know, like normal people do. Exactly, normal people. Shay resumed to work. Someday, I wonder why I'm even your friend. You can't resist the company of individuals who are your polar opposites. Do you mind at least explaining how you got stuck like a fly on a sticky tape? Oh, all right. Suddenly, a certain acquaintance barged in, accompanied by a range of tribots. Oh. What the? West! Okay, I didn't expect to see him here. That's Commissioner West for you, pork. Considering your presence here, all my suspicions of shenanigans going in this garage were well founded. Hang on, I have an actual modulator for this. One minute allocated for individuals and fail to explain themselves. Okay, that was a bit strong. There's like a preset for a robot voice. Shay, the explosion! Shay, it was you? A minor oopsie? I was working on my cannon burst and I fed it the Zing 31 instead of the Zing 21. I appreciate that you're committing to the bit. I misplaced the instructions the old Shay gave me. Anyone could have made that mistake. You're talking to yourself in third person again. Oh. Cannon burst? Our database could not find any record. Well, duh. That's the first one in this timeline. Basically, feed the cannon with any material and it will multiply into thousands of nanoparticles in the air. For instance, you could get water inside and you get instant rain. Pretty cool. Isn't that cool? Oh, what would you even need that for? For my time... A thermometer. The statement from the individual with aquatic colored feathers only makes sense at a 3% degree. Uh-huh. I'm too old to care. Let me just confiscate it and call it a day. Comply. I'm gonna say no. No! You won't get your stinking hands on it, West. Bro, don't do this. Believe me, it's not worth it. This isn't a question, pork. It's an order. Fuck the police. Yeah, alright. No. Read my lips carefully. No! Screw you and your pile of screws over there. Well, too bad for you. I'm too tired to negotiate today. By refusing to obey a first-class officer, you are now considered a first-class criminal. Oh. Except RJ, he gets fucked with love. Oh my god, that's... As my consciousness fades into a pile of crumbs, I felt like a total fool. Oh no! Look at what you've done! My beautiful feathers are disappearing. Master, why did the bluebird woman just disappear into thin air? Beats me. Well, that's turning into our favor. 2 criminals down, and I've got a nice gun. We're out. A powder trouble, never disobey an order. Never disobey the police. Wow. Okay, so some of these choices are linked to achievements. Start of the game. Oh, that's at least cool. It'll put you in at the start of a choice. All right, so we have to comply. Agents? Yes, sir. They're out of sight. Good riddance. I still wonder who built that bot. Why do you care? I mean, it was a pretty advanced one. Looked like just your standard tribot to me. You can't be serious. Oh. Oh, Shay immediately recognizes West as a robot. That's a funny touch. I guess you're right. Me and technology are like water and sand. Incompatible. Your expression is water and oil, though that works too. I'll just have to install a security system to prevent intrusions like that in the future. Or maybe just don't do illegal stuff. Nah, a security system is easier and way more exciting. I guess you can say yeah, West is a ghost in the shell. Whatever. Here, take this. Wait, what? Another gun? My prototype. It's a bust. I'll work out my gravitational particle system differently. Kids can have fun with it. Say, a gun is nice and all, but that doesn't sound super appropriate. But that makes me think. I'd love to give something nice to Graff. He's always so stressed out. Oh, what does he love and is missing? What does he love and is missing the most from his life? Let's see. He loves electronic doodads, his friend from his school friend. Forgot his name. My future son-in-law. Can't always remember his name though. Maybe like something he could use to play with him from a distance? Oh, is this how Graff gets a tablet? It's just funny. He's like, oh yeah. What does even Brok is all like, what does Graff like love? Uh he likes electronics and his one friend. That one boy from school. Does that sound does something like that even exist? Ah, a computer, Brok. You just described a computer. Oh, right. Got one? Yep. Got that one from the lake. It was starting to leak and pollute it. Still in working condition, though. Ugh. If you don't mind the fetidness, I'll clean it. Suit yourself. Consider this a gift for helping me out. Thanks. Now you're more like the Shay I know. What time is it? 3 a.m.? 3 p.m.? Oh god, I'm super late. My client's gonna kill me. Hopefully not. That would be inconvenient. See ya. Insert any material and it will multiply in the air. How about ice? This could make for a handy weapon. Oh. So this is that particle gun that Brok, like he freezes Brok with if he catches you in the prison. Oh, we get to play as Ott. Oh. My name is Ott. I've been a citizen of the slums my whole life. I have a misceregenous syndrome. This is where it starts to get fruity. Oh boy. In other words, I inherited a specific combination of recessive genes from both my parents, forming a genetic anomaly. Usually, children have dominant genes from just one of their parents, so that species expresses itself. Me? I got both. Both species express themselves. I'm a mixed breed. Due to this, I've been mocked at, thrown aside, and got called a lot of things in my life. Most words I don't dare to repeat. Lately, people say I look like pastry. Probably the weirdest, but at least it's not as offensive as usual. I mean, I guess I sort of see it, but I wouldn't have called them a cinnamon roll on my own. I'm not entirely sure how that meme started, but I'm gonna assume that a lot of the fans from Brok is like, he's like a little cinnamon roll. I mean, I guess if I squint my eyes and look at his face. Slummers can't stand or understand being different. Anything that they're not used to is treated as an illness, and they see it as ugly. I don't know if I can blame them, but it still hurts. Besides my parents, I don't have many friends who accept me the way I am. Will it be the same when I become an official resident of the Dome? I guess we'll see. But first, today, I need to find a job. Yeah, hydrate. The main border post. That place separates our world from theirs. Oh no. How can I expect to earn unis when there's no one here? No, actually, there is someone. Or rather, something.
You never
Oh, hey,
been
hey, Mac.
boy.
Thanks for the raid. I hope your art stream went well. Like, does this even still work? My shout out thing. Yeah, yes, it does. Oh yeah, my stream alert. I hope you're having fun. We're like in chapter 3 of this VN. It's a lot of gift giving and some hints to the original game. And a bit of lovey-dovey, maybe? Question mark. No, there is someone, or rather something. Alright. Oh, it's a little robot. This is probably one of my favorite tracks from like the game. Yep, thank you for the lurk, Mac. Continue on with your drawings that are definitely not Twitch safe. Hello? Please do not mind me. I am working. Oh, I see. You managing those packages, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Looking for packages. No, work. In all those years, no human had asked me. You look happy. I am. Good. So how can I help? Looks like all you do is press those buttons, right? Yes. Let me think. How about sharing? Like splitting the task? You do the bottom left packages. I handle the top and the right ones. Sounds good. Although I need to earn some unis. Oh, I do not make any money. I am just an old robot. I cannot even remember for what purpose I was created. My memory was formatted a couple of decades ago. I am sorry. It's okay. I'm still willing to help for a bit. You would do that for free? Well, if it makes you happy, why not? Aw, Ott. Well, what's your name? I am Bolt. Glad to meet you, Bolt. I'm Ott. Oh, you do look very attractive. Er, No, I mean Ott. OTT. Wait, what? Ott. I am Ott. Is that so? My processors cannot handle all human language subtleties. Subtilities. Should we start then? I helped Bolt for 2 hours. He told me about his technical capabilities, how he was made for this one specific task, his fear of being replaced, and his battery running out. On my end, I told him about myself and about Natal Untail and how it was a special day. I know he's just a processor unit, but I still kind of felt bad for him. In a convoluted way, I felt closer to him than with most humans. That's just like me. having more fun with a robot over other teenagers. Despite the monotonous work, it was a fun time. Too much time. I promised to do it again I promised him to do it again someday, but I was not earning any money. So I left and watched the border. I stayed there, lost in thought. Suddenly, Bolt called out for me. I have good news. While you were away, I checked the manual. There is a mode to earn unis through cashback. Only 0.01 unis per packet delivered since the start of the day. In total, I have sent you 40 units. Wow! Thank you so much, Bolt. I was helpful. Very. I am glad. But I have to go now. Time to buy myself something before it's too late. I understand. Happy Natal Untail. Goodbye, friend. Aw. Back to Graff. After the Untail Believer incident, I went back in front of my apartment. I had a sinking feeling that I was being followed, and it didn't take long to confirm I was. Hello, kitten. Kitty. Don't move. I can defend myself. No, you got it all wrong. I need your help. Hey, aren't you a rat? No, wait. You're a squealer. Those band of former activists I've heard about? Of course not. I'm a mouse. Rats don't have mustaches. Rats don't have a mustache. See? But like them, I'm homeless. I'm totally not a rat. Sleeping on the floor is making my back ache. When drummers throw away their old mattresses, they sort out and fall into that landfill over there. Other slummers are watching over this spot to grab them and do some fishy business. Thankfully today, there are several mattresses available. Lucky day! But I can't access this area without being chased by drones. See, I may have done a bad thing or two in the past, and I thought so. Please, don't leave. I'd be forever in debt to you if you could get me one. How do I know you're not going to use it in trafficking, like you mentioned? Simple, look. The rat showed me his back. He wasn't lying, judging by the various bruises. Although, I wondered if they were really caused by just uncomfortable conditions. 100 units. That's all the unis I have on this coupon. Sure. He's desperate for money. I'm not entirely sure why he needs a lot of money, but sure. Like, I think you could buy yourself something with 60 unis. But this is like a dystopia. In the situation I was in, I decided it was worth a shot. Hopefully I wouldn't regret it. Deal. Yes! I'll be waiting here at this exact spot. Thanks, little fella. He stayed in the shadows. Clearly, he didn't want to take any risk. One thing was for sure. I was acting far from my comfort zone today. Was this what the director intended? I had to go through a barbed wire fence to access the landfill. Proof that I wasn't the first one to cross, a massive hole had been cut with pliers, and I was secretly thankful to this anonymous robber. Yes, a robber into a landfill. I picked a small mattress. At least it'd be easy to carry. Oh, that's still rather heavy though. At my own pace, I was slowly getting back when... Unauthorized squealer citizen, you are banned under Regulation 1B of the Triangle. Oh no! I was right. Whoops. I was right. He was a squealer. The rat started to flee, but it was too late and there was nowhere to hide. The flying apparatus of death was about to shoot. Oh. Push the rat. I feel like this is the wrong choice that's going to get him killed, so let's pick it. Run away, throw a rock, don't move. Yeah, the casual racism. Ah, it's a filthy squealer! I didn't think twice. Better him than me. Wait, what? The drone was about to fire. I put all my strength into it and hurled the fat rat straight at the drone. Yeah. Never failed to push the rat. No petting. The achievement. A red light. A big round spear collapsed onto the mattress conveniently. The murder machine stayed there for a minute, silently observing. And without warning, it vanished. I started putting distance between myself and that awkward scene. Wait, did I kill him? Good job, Wrath. You killed a man. I was far enough. I turned back. Part of me unwilling to believe what I've just done, needing to confirm it. And then, a relief. The big mass was no longer lying flat and hopping behind a demolished street air car. Somehow he made it. No thanks to me anyway. Ah, great. I just broke the law and earned absolutely nothing from it. I assume I thought this was actually gonna get like Graff killed. So I guess no restart. Then why didn't it bother me more? The sun was starting to set. 30 minutes. That's all the time I had left. Crap. Quick, Graff. What's the closest store you can think of? I was starting to run. My mind couldn't focus. My mouth was getting dry and my lungs on the verge of giving out. So much had happened and my brain could hardly control my movements anymore. I made a wish that I would not get a 0 for failing to complete the task. Oh, that's cute. Bunnies and duck. And like a wolf over here in the corner. 15 minutes and I arrived in a busy part of the slums and could finally breathe. The bazaar shop. I was right in front of it, still open. The owner was looking the other way, which gave me some time to peek through the window. And a crude awakening. There was nothing under 100 unis. Instinctively, my fingers went to my phone contact list. I couldn't let this happen. This was my last chance. I called Brok. Please reply. Please. That's a fox. To no avail. Deep down, I knew this would have been a mistake anyway. The rules prevented it. But that didn't make me any less angry at him. When I really should have been angry at myself. Oh, I wonder if I had to, like, would have actually given me 100? Oh, it's over. 10 minutes left. A familiar voice calling me. Graff! Ott? Are you? Yeah. I'm here to buy myself to buy my gift. But... He showed me his phone. 40 units. Looks like he didn't have much luck than I did. I instantly felt angry at myself for the relief that I felt at not being the only one. There's nothing under 100 unis. I'm screwed. And so am I. 60 unis. We both looked at each other. Was this a sign? If we combined both... Rules didn't say that, I guess. That's really the only option. I agree. Let's do it. We entered. Oh, hey, there's the the store. The shopkeeper has a sprite. It's a weird-looking lizard. Hello, fellas. Hi, Stan. What's wrong, kid? What's with the funny look on your face? I remember you. Oh, that's right. Graff, the store. It's when we... Meh. I don't really care. I'm closing up shop. Snap up something or get out. Oh. Okay. There's the story there. Oh, we'll take this. Oh, how cute. This piggy looks just like you. Well, better looking, actually. This is a connected money pig. As far as accuracy and efficiency goes, that should fit the bill. Don't you agree? We probably should have gone for something more personal, but in our situation, this will do just fine. It's 100 unis. Real bargain. There goes both our money combined. Cha-ching. Thanks, fellas. Now, unless you intend to get something else. No thanks. Then scram! Graff, defend your man from this jackass. Yeah. Well, it's done. Did not expect this day to be this stressful. You tell me. I'm so hungry I could eat myself. I know what you mean, but we better get back to the cons. We're almost out of time. I'll run home to pick something up quick and meet you there. Perchance, is this online stream store broken for you? I don't know. Yes, it is broken for me. It wasn't earlier. Wow, so Steam is down right now. Thanks, Graff. Thanks again, Graff. Without you, I couldn't have done it. Don't mention it. Steam just got down and has maintenance. Wanted to check. Yeah. Results. I was on my way to the Consciousness Center. I saw the director talking with Clay, and soon heard his familiar whining. Mom! Hey, Mom! You need to listen to me! It was horrible. The customers kept complaining. Kept complaining about clothes. Those clothes stunk in. Here, take this. No, I don't want to. Just hear me out. Oh, we've discussed this before, Clay. I am your mom. You do as I say. Take this pill. I won't. I don't need it. I don't need an antidepressant. I said, take it. Or else. Fine. Oh, wow. He's got to keep his son hyped up on antidepressants. Oh my god. Now I'm just picturing the director giving Clay some NyQuil to shut him up for the night. Blow down antidepressants into his neck. I'll see. It's like, does he actually need these antidepressants, or is mom forcing them on him? I mean, there's a big difference between those. If he actually needs them and he's not taking his meds. As I'd entered the facility, I heard Kelly whispering. But I won't. Take a seat, sweetie. Somehow, Ott was already there and eating at his desk. He told me that he runs fast, but I don't believe that. So, what are you eating? Oats. Ah, plant-based food. That's not my... Clay suddenly went past us, spitting. Everything fine, Clay? Yep, all peachy. My job was amazing. I got myself a premium musk of the Lynx perfume. Perfume. Wow. Musk of the Lynx. That's kind of sussy. I forgot this is Steam, so this should just take a screenshot for me. You're a mountain lion, not a lynx. Details. I'm sure you peasants got something boring and cheap like a cardboard box. Mind your own business, Clay. Man, you really need to improve your witty comebacks. He's right, though. You really do need to work on those. Ott! Hey, it wouldn't hurt to learn to defend ourselves. That includes verbally. You need to be a better boyfriend. I'm tired. I can't wait for this day to end. Students? There is no doubt in my mind that you have achieved your goal. It is time for you to celebrate. Does she even have a mind? One by one, you will tell the class about your day and what you bought for yourself. Some celebration that was. I was starting to feel weary. Ott's situation, however, was worse. It'll be our turn soon. Ott? Ott, wake up! Nothing worked. Ott was sleeping like a baby. My stressometer gauge was reaching its limits. He probably had sleep to catch up on. Graff? Yeah? Tell us, what did you do today and... Silence! Ott's snoring probably was heard from the other side of the slums. I attempted to respond to distract them. I helped an Untail believer set her stall up in a poor section of the slums. It was full of wonderful looking items. Items from the old tradition? I think so. Please, continue. At the end of the day, I didn't have enough units to buy anything worthwhile. But Ott was with me in the same predicament. Oh, we did the best we could. We combined our money to get this connected piggy bank. As you instructed. It is both useful and if... Graff, do you realize what you're saying? Psst, sharing your money with others is forbidden, you idiot. You'll both get eliminated, both of you. What? This item, it is yours, or is it for both of you? My cheeks were burning. I was desperately looking at Ott for advice, but it was pointless. I'm going to ask again, Graff. Is it yours only? Yes. Oh, I don't even get a choice in this. Yes. Mine only. Sorry. I was just trying to cover for him. He couldn't get one. Understood. You pass. However, I'm afraid to have an eliminary zero to your... Have to give an eliminary zero to your friend. Gasp around the rooms. Wow, Graff, you're a terrible boyfriend. My mind didn't follow the rest of the celebration. I was too busy thinking. I made the most logical decision. I tried hard to convince myself. I had to. If I hadn't, we both would have been eliminated. This was for the best. But then Ott eventually woke up. We're in class. Oh no! My turn passed already? He could totally read my face. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. You don't mean... Yeah, you've been disqualified. That's not possible. We both bought an item together. You told them that, right? But you weren't awake. Wow, and you call him a friend? He's literally lying to you, chump. Clay! No, let him speak. You've been eliminated because buying an item together is against the rules. Of course you knew. I mean, at least one of you two imbeciles actually read them, right? Shut up, Clay. I don't need you insulting us. It was just a mistake. Oh, that's fine, though. Pussy here passed. Be a little happy for your friend. Graff, is that true? You lied to the director, to the whole class, and to me, just so you could pass? It was the only... Ott suddenly stood up from his chair and sprinted through the front door. That split second, I saw his face. It will remain in my mind forever. He was crying. The session wasn't over, but for him, that didn't matter. Me, on the other hand, I was on the verge of collapsing. I had caused this. I was fully responsible. I must have looked like a zombie when I left the facility. Lifeless and unresponsive. The worst person you know made a good point. Yep. I went back to my apartment. Empty, of course. Brok hadn't come back. I needed someone to talk to, badly. I attempted to call Brok. Nothing. Busy or out of network, probably. He always had a good excuse. I sent him a message anyway, like throwing a bottle into the sea. The lump in my stomach was widening. It was as if a hole had replaced it. I had failed my best friend, ruined his future. What could I possibly do to fix this? Well, count me out. Cold logic and doing what made sense had gotten me into this mess. There was only one thing I could think to do. I had to. It would only make things worse for me, but that didn't matter. I just have to fail on purpose. Ott wouldn't want me to, but then again, he probably doesn't ever want to be around me again anyway. I was done caring. It didn't matter right now, though. I couldn't move at all. Just an empty shell lying on the bed. Oh no, now we get to see sad Ott. My best friend had betrayed me. I would expect this from Clay. Never could trust him. But Graff, who had always been so nice to me, I was still dumbfounded. He was the closest person I've ever been to. I always could trust him with anything, without fear of getting dismissed or laughed at. Whenever I'm close to him, I feel happy, a different sort of joy than what I get from my parents. I didn't want to go back home. Mom and Dad would probably comfort me, but they would also be so disappointed. Instead, I was at the border post, the same area from a few hours earlier. I was contemplating the drums on the other side. It was just decided that I would never access it. Did I really want to go there? Honestly, I had no idea. What mattered to me the most was to be with the people I loved, and who loved me in return. I only had one true friend, and I just lost him. Oh, you came back. Hello, Bolt. At least I still have you. My main processor unit is telling me that you look sad. I am. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you could do about it. Oh. Well, I wish you good luck. Wish? Thanks, Bolt. Maybe I'll do just that. You are welcome. At that moment, I heard some noise coming from the border. A group of people was crossing and exiting the dome. Approaching, I realized it was actually a single individual accompanied by a few tribots. A stocky, mustached, middle-aged muskrat. The escort stood close to him, as if concerned he was going to slip away. Oh. Uncle Ron is getting kicked out. Because I think that was his name. Citizen 451206770. You have been expelled under Regulation 45A, non-payment for medical invoice totaling 24,590 units, exceeding the maximum doubt allowed. Yeah, I'm dying. Tell me something new. What's happening? Check. I was shocked. Was this how the drums treated citizens? It reminded me of the strict management we had to deal with in the Consciousness Center. That made sense. Drummers are also running that place. My regret about never becoming a drummer lifted a little. Whatever. I couldn't just stay here and do nothing. Hey! Are you kicking this man out because he's dying? Citizen, move. And on this holy day? That's unfair. Hello, my boy. Do not feel concerned about me. Our sensors indicate the individual requires an explanation. In order to keep a flourishing state, society has to make the most accurate choices. Curing this man's disease implies refusing to cure other citizens with higher calculated rates of survival. Now please move. But it's fine. I've accepted my fate. I'll spend the little time I have in the slums. I'll get used to it. Please, don't threaten them more. Mister, you don't deserve this. I don't care if I just met you. I can see it on your face. You're a nice person. Protocol engaged. Target set. Oh no! 3. Run! Hide yourself! 2. Please, listen to me. I was in danger, but my legs refused to move. Why? Very well, metal executioners. Even in my poor health, I won't let you harm this innocent boy. The man was in fighting stance, positioning himself right between me and the 3 bots. I swear to protect him until my last breath. At the last minute, the sound of a laser made me jump behind the bench for safety. It was over. I was convinced the man was shot. At that instant, I made a wish, the only thing I could do. It was hopeless, of course, but maybe, just maybe, if I wished strong enough. Then I heard the fight. Though I couldn't exactly see what was happening, not only was he alive, the man clearly had the upper hand. One big military tribot exploded a bit further from me. It was a stupid thought in the moment, but I was thoroughly impressed. What kind of person is able to fight those machines, armed with nothing but their fist? In any case, I was thankful, and ashamed I was the cause of this. If this man died because of me, no matter his fatal disease, I could never forgive myself. Thankfully, one last explosion. I came out from under the bench to see what happened. You won! You really won! Ha ha ha! Looks like I did. I may have lost strength, but I still have experience. My boy, what you did was pretty reckless. I know. I just wanted to help. And I admire that. You remind me of myself when I was your age. I joined the military and trained every day to protect this land. And now that same society has failed you. We protect the citizens, not the society. Citizens like you. You still can. You saved me and it was incredible. Thank you so much. No, it's me who should thank you. You made me push my limits to save you. I feel better. And doing a good deed, that's a warm feeling that I can still cherish. That's right. Unfortunately, the world doesn't care. We've both got expelled on this Natal Untail day. I failed my assignment at the Consciousness Center and got disqualified. So I can never join the drums now. Oh no, I'm sorry, my boy. But don't lose hope. You're the one that told me that. I'm not even sure I want it anymore after seeing what they did to you. Don't think like that. Each situation is different. Nothing's ever so black and white in this world. Like everything else, the dome has good and bad aspects. Don't reject it entirely just based on this one incident. I guess you're right. But it's worse. My best friend lied to me. He lied to pass, and when he really should have. Did he mean to hurt you? Well, not really. It wouldn't have changed anything for me, even if he hadn't lied. Did he try his best? He always does. I guess we'll just say that Ott accepts Graff, flaws and all. Honestly, I'm not even sure what I would have done in his place. I'm just angry at this whole stupid tradition. Why shouldn't we be able to share our money to help others? Why did we have to do this alone? It's almost like the system wants to separate us or something. That's stupid. You're on the right track. Do you want to be his friend still? Yes, more than anything. Then you know what to do. Maybe we'd owe it to ourselves to keep hoping for a better future. Thank you, mister. Call me Rick. Oh, it's Rick, not Ron. All right, Rick, I'm Ott. Well, Ott, it's time for me to face my new destiny, as terrible as it may be. Wait, aren't you going back? There's no Bob preventing you now. For what? There's nothing left for me under that dome. You, on the other hand, with a bold and young spirit, could have a bright future there. I'll try. At least, don't get sick while you're there, though. Take care, my boy. Thanks again. I hope we see each other again. Someday. The worst person you know made a good point. Oh yeah, that's an old message. He has a point. Time to do what's right. I mean, I guess he's sort of like... Graff is realizing he should... Or Ott is realizing he should hate the system and not Ott. Or not Graff. It still hurts. I feel like we're kind of brushing that a little under. Back to Graff. Chapter 4. Okay, so the perspective changes aren't their own chapters. I was on my bed. It took a while, but the tears had finally started to pour. I couldn't control myself anymore. Are those really the values that we're being taught? Individualism? Only thinking about ourselves? We're supposed to feel good about receiving our own gift? I didn't. I was alone. Nobody cared for me. I felt terrible. The worst since that accident. That's it. I don't want to go to the drums. They're always meant bad luck for me. Ott is a real ride or die. Yes. So, what now? I was recalling today's events in my head, trying to think of the positives. Thanks again, Graff. Without you, I couldn't have done it. No, you were better off without me. Gosh, I even made someone bleed. As usual, trying to do the right thing came back at me like a boomerang. Stop, Graff. Focus. I said positives. And then it dawned on me. The best parts were the ones we weren't forced to do. I love that old tradition's tale, and all those artifacts. The snow globe, the pine tree, the garlands. They were so pretty, so inviting, and looking at them relieved my stress. I actually enjoyed pushing that rat. What? Well, what I mean is, it felt real good to be in action, to feel useful. I wish it had happened more often. Wish. If you wish for something hard enough, it can happen. That's right. I don't really know if there's such a god or whatever the Santail is, but please, I'm begging you. I want my friend back. This is the only gift I want. Write it down on my list. This day is meaningless if I have no one to share it with. If I can't be with the one person in the world I need the most, he's always been so kind to me. Just like the Natal Tail decorations, a glance at him relieved my worries. We've always helped each other with homework. Together. I can't bear thinking he might fade away from my life someday, like a snowflake landing softly on my warm skin. Natal, like Natal Ward? Like the whale thingy? Hospital. Oh, like a hospital. Oh. Natal.
Natal.
Natal. Oh, Natal. Natal Untail. Okay. Like the NICU, the natal unit. Okay. It's weird. It's not a word that I... Despite having worked at the hospital, I've never seen it like the word. Like, natal unit is not, like, listed anywhere. It's always called the NICU. It's always abbreviated. I've never actually seen the word natal. The dialogue describing Ott was very romantic sounding, yes. I mean, it's still, like, within the friend zone, but it's like, no. He is more precious to you than just a friend. I wouldn't call it quite like super romantic, but it's heading towards that. Wait, what a weird thought. I didn't even know what snow's like. Right when I was laughing at the absurdity of it. Must be Brok. Of course, he forgot to take his key again. One sec. Just a sec. Ott! Hi, Graff. I'm sorry, can we talk? Yes, of course. You know, I get it. It wasn't much of a choice. That's sad. That and Ott saying that Graff gives him a type of happiness different from his family. Yep. It sure is. It wasn't much of a choice. That still doesn't absolve me from what I did. I'll tell everything to the director. No! You shouldn't, because then I don't want to go to the drums anymore. Not like this. Not anyway. Not if I had to lie to everyone, including my best friend. Are we? I hope so. Graff, look, I'll send a message right now. All right, but promise me, whatever happens, we'll stay friends. Forever. I'll send a message too then. If there's one lesson to learn from all this, it's that we have to share everything, and that includes the blame. Wow, you read my mind. We really should have read those rules, huh? Yeah, although that wouldn't have changed the outcome. We were both short on money. Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. Usually close friends would be considered family, yeah. We both wrote a message to the director, explaining our day and the reason we did what we did. I knew I had screwed up my future, and yet I felt relieved. This was the right thing to do. And sent. It's done. We're both permanently slummers now. Hey, you're smiling. Yeah, want to know why? It's silly, but I've been told that if you wish for something hard enough, it can materialize. Well, I got my wish got granted. Really? Where did you hide your mountain of wealth? Oh, you're stupid. Incidentally, I learned the same thing too. What are the odds it would happen to both of us on the same day? Well, the day is far from over. Anything you want to do? You know, I've been thinking. Everything that went wrong was due to a single thing. I know. Natal Untail. I hate it. This whole tradition is rotten. Earlier today, I helped an Untail believer set up her stall. I took pictures. Look. Wow, that's really pretty. I've never seen anything like it. How about we decorate our homes? For real? How do you suggest we even do that? We can't afford to buy all that stuff. Well, I have some ideas. Come on, it'll be fun. Yeah. Me and Ott rushed to the landfill next to my apartment. We collected junk, and we were going to do the best we could with them. With a bunch of bottle caps, wires, we made some impressive garlands. With an old light bulbs and strings, we had balls to hang from our pine tree. I feel like this also should be nighttime because the last scene with Odd outside was like kind of dark already. Although this is like the afternoon, I guess. No matter our chances, no chance we'll find a pine tree though, or any tree for that matter. We may not need to. Ott approached the carcass of an old tribot. Wait, how could this be? Watch. Ott took some of the spray paints that he had given me for an art lesson earlier this year. He painted green from head to toe. To my surprise, the result was pretty good. We proceeded to insert sticks through the various holes so that we could hang our homemade garlands on it later. Thankfully, the internal components had already been removed, so it was light enough to carry around. Oh, I got another idea. With these two ceiling glows of different sizes, I'll put some glue on the base here and spray paint them white. Oh, just like a snowman. He's just missing a face and a nose and... We carried on like this for an hour. It was one of the happiest moments of my life. How ironic it came right after one of the worst. We were laughing at each other for our stupid ideas, and yet the results outshined all our expectations. We brought all this home when... Huh? Hey kiddos, what are you doing with all this junk? Oh Brok, you're back. It's not junk, it's Natal Tail decorations. Natal what? Oh, just let us set up everything. Oh no, that reminds me. I need to head home. The flood is fixed. What? You mean you actually... I got your message, Graff. As soon as I was done with my client, I dropped by your friend's house. It was easy peasy with the right tools. Well, it's a temporary fix, but good enough for now. Graff, I don't know what to say. Felt so guilty, lost in my thoughts. Sending Brok that message was the least I could do. Thanks, Brok. Don't mention it. Friend of Graff, Ott. Yeah, your parents said that they'll need an hour or two to clean up, so you can stay over with us for now. Great. Come on, Ott. Let's set up everything. With the help of Brok, we went even further. We made plenty more to decorate the hall and the front of our building. It was inviting and friendly, like the entrance to a party. All done. Great job, kiddos. This is wonderful. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. Unfortunately, it's not like we... Huh? Who's at the door? Hey! Hello? Mom? Dad? Is it already time to pick me up? Well, we came by to thank you for saving our day. What a mouth-watering smell! Oh man, I should have taken a screenshot of that. Ott's dad has a mouth-watering smell. I prepared too many roasted bugs yesterday with the leek. We had no time to eat properly. Plus some dessert. I hope you like applesole pie. Oh man, I love those. I tried to make that pie before, but it was a disaster. You gotta tell me your recipe. Sure thing. By the way, what's with all the weird ornaments? Dad, we're celebrating Natal Tail. You mean Natal Untail? Nope. We're doing it the way of the ancients. Oh, how cute. Hey guys, what do you say that we all have dinner together? There's not much space and not enough seats, but maybe we could scooch the sofa on the table. That's the spirit, Brok. Yeah, I learn fast. Aw. And this is how we all got to spend the evening together. We took turns and told stories. Ott chose to explain how the best part of his day was helping a robot and a dying man at the border post. I just realized he's homeless now. I should have given him our address. He could have we could have hosted him. Don't feel bad, son. If what you say is true, you gave him the most precious gift of all. Which one? Hope. I'll make sure to send a wish his way if it helps. We could do one together. Always worth a try. I decided to mimic Ott and told everyone at the table about the squealer. Graff, really? Yeah, I wish you were here to see it. I pushed him hard and straight at the drone. I was so relieved to see it worked. How could you do this? What do you mean? This saved my life. And I'm grateful for that, but it doesn't excuse just causing pain to others. Who cares? He's just one of many squealers. You filthy, filthy squealer. Oh, my boy. We're gonna have a serious talk. Which is odd. It's, I guess... Like, isn't Brok also a little bit racist? Okay, whatever, Brok. Like, I wouldn't call Brok, like, super tolerant. Like, he wouldn't fight a squealer if he didn't need to, but, like... You're also a little bit racist. He's like, God damn it! I didn't raise you to be that racist, Graff. I got the ultimate telling off. But he was right. That was a selfish act. I'm not more important than this rat, and after what I did, maybe even less. We all make mistakes, but a person's worth is defined by how willing they are to fix them. I promised myself, never again. From now on, I'll put others before my own well-being. I made peace with myself so we could continue the celebration. Brok looks good in front of his guest. We told jokes, we laughed, we ate delicious food, sharing and giving, spending time with loved ones. A bit sexist too. Well, I think everyone is a bit sexist because of the a gender discrepancy. But still, it's no real excuse. Unknowingly, we all captured the true meaning of Natal Tail. I started to notice Ott had been recording videos of our private celebration. Suddenly, he shut off his phone and made a more serious face. Graff, it's time. We owe the truth to our parents. You mean... Yeah. Mom, Dad, we have some unfortunate news. Me and Graff, we won't be going to the drums. What? Graff, is that true? Yes, all because of stupid rules. We explained a lack of unis from our labor forced us to pay for the cheapest item together. I'm sorry, Dad. I know how much this meant to you. Son, come here. Ott looked as if he was preparing to get the biggest scolding of his life. Hey, can't cover up his dad. Ott's sexy dad. Those benevolent acts were a mistake. Spending your time on them was the cause of your failure. Wow. We've invested so much in your future. You had no right to do this. You failed me, and you failed your family. Shit. But, Dad... Honey, I'm not sure. Shh. Come closer, son. That's an order. Oh, shit. Ott's about to get a public spanking. That's what I would say if I was one of those heartless robots who only cared about cold data. But I'm not. I'm a human, and so are you. We make mistakes, and sometimes it's for the best. I understand the reason why you did it, and I wouldn't put the blame on you because, hey, I would have done the same. Come on, give a hug to your old dad. Dad, don't embarrass me in front of Graff. They embraced each other, though with the expression on Ott's face, I could tell that he was being hugged a bit too tight. As long as you act with your heart, with reason, we'll always support you. I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but... I wonder if this religion would be important in future installments. Maybe. Probably not. I doubt that any of the future installments will take place around Christmas. We shouldn't accept it. Kids did the right thing. I'll solve this with your director tomorrow. That won't be necessary. We all lifted our heads to look at an unexpected scene. Oh, I can actually see the tree now. It's just the sprite painted over with some decorations on. It's funny. At the entrance were the director and Clay. What's going on? And who left the door open? I have the keys to the whole city. No door will ever get in my way. Besides, I could have just blasted the door open too if I wanted to. We've been here for a while and none of you even noticed. Are you guys drunk or what? Well, I'm not pleased about this intrusion of our privacy. What's going on? I'm here thanks to my son. Clay, what did you do exactly? The right thing, I hope. Let's just say I have a better understanding of the situation from earlier today. In addition, I notice your efforts to celebrate this evening, even after a hard day of work. Despite not being the intended way, you've shown creativity and skill. Congratulations. Therefore, I shall grant you an exemption. You can continue your studies and hope to integrate into the drums soon. For real? If my mom says so, then it is. Sucks that I'll be stuck with you a little while longer. Thank you. I want this chance. It won't be easy. You're not done yet. Hey, Madam Robot, can you really bend the rules that easily? No rules were bent. It's solely about the interpretation. I can't punish students for not reading the rules when I didn't read them carefully enough myself. You mean you didn't write them? Maybe we've been wrong. About? Everything. Only time will tell. For now, we're not going to be a bother much longer. No, please. You can stay with us a bit longer. Both of you. Huh? You guys are way too corny and smelly in here. I'm going to be sick. No worries, I'll hand you a good vomit bag. Graff, don't disrespect this scrawny lying boy. Scrawny? I'll show you, Scrawny. Oh, come on. You've got no chance in a fight against Brok. Just you wait. Clay, you're factually a scrawny mountain lion. Wow. Not you too, Mom. Mom, stop embarrassing me in front of my not friends. We enjoyed ourselves a bit longer. And when it was all said and done, this was great. You know, what would make this a perfect though? Snow. Sorry to disappoint, son. It's not like anyone could generate snow at will. I know. Well, I guess Shay could. She's not your regular human. Hey, wait. Maybe we can't after all. The gun. Oh, what gun? You said you left a mattress around here, right? Yeah, in front of our building. Why? Brok retrieved a big weapon that looked like a toy, then left. We all followed him as he picked up the mattress up, only to watch him tear a hole into it. Whoa! You're destroying it! Yeah, but for a good cause. He took the synthetic fibers, put them in the gun, and shot into the air. I got a gun now, guys! Pew pew! That actually worked! It's just like snow! The particles fell onto us, gently, as though time itself had begun to move in slow motion. Wow! Well, it's not exactly the same. Not as cold or... Oh, quiet, Brok. Let's just enjoy this. Ott took his phone and started filming. Mom, should we tell them? Not yet. The slums deserves to experience it too. What? Huh, what was that about? I was very pleased. Everything had turned out way better than I could have ever expected. Yet, there's still one part of a Natal Tail missing. Explain. The presents. Hey, I already bought myself something. No, Clay. Giving presents to others. What? Why? Well, it just so happens, I do have a gift for you, Graff. Really? Yeah. Mary Natal Tail. A computer. Amazing, but how? I didn't even say anything. Hey, can't live with someone without figuring out a thing or two. Thank you so much. Maybe you can play games. Would you let me try it, Graff? Of course. I see. Son, I'll get you one too. Really? You would? Not today, but if you keep working hard, it's a promise. Consider this a late Natal Tail gift to you. Awesome, Ott. We'll be able to play games together, even at a distance. I can't wait. But Dad, if you have to use the money for something more important, it's okay. Nothing's more important than you, son. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, Cliff. Stop being so sexy. Thanks, but this is getting embarrassing. I'm getting embarrassed by Cliff. Part 2. Still offering that bomb it back, Graff? I feel like I'm gonna need it. Actually, I have something better. Here, Clay, for you. What? Your piggy bank? Why the heck would I want this barely less ugly than odd piggy bank? You bought this for yourselves. Just take it. I'm sure you're the biggest spender of us. I can't deny that. Mom, why do you always have to shame me in public? I'm merely stating a fact. Well, thanks, I guess. Oh, did you hear what I think I did? I heard it too. It's called being polite, you dummies. Mom, why are you looking at me like that? Oh, all right. I get you. After all, my natural scent is amazing. I know. Oh, God. Why? I don't need this. Your perfume. Take it, Ott. Even if I doubt the most powerful fragrance could cover your hog stench. That's so cool. You don't need that. I love your hog stench. I mean, thanks a lot, Clay. I'm out of here. Very well. This is our time to say goodbye. Thank you. He loves that piggy bank. He sure does. Look how hard he was holding onto it. Graff likes Ott's musk, yes. After they left, we continued to improvise the gifting. Among other things, I gave Ott a poster of the Master Tweaks. We were both fans of this musical group. I didn't really have anything to give Brok, but he said that he only wanted to see me happy. I'll still find something for him in the next few days. We were going to call it an evening, and Ott was leaving with his parents. The night had arrived, but it hadn't arrived alone. Curious inhabitants from our building noticed the bright decorations and were attracted like flies to a flame. So we spent a while to explain what it all meant. Soon, people from next block came to visit, and then more from further away. Eventually, they took videos of our decorations and posted them on the Tri-web. The word was spreading, going viral. Me and Ott spent the last few hours of the day making our own video too. We gave silly tips for making decorations, which folks eventually considered as a tutorial. Another video we used footage of our dinner to explain the meaning of Natal Tail. Why sharing was important to us. How gifts to others were much more rewarding than keeping them to ourselves. The next day, our video had generated 1,000 views. Slumber kids reproduced our decorations, and soon the sector was filled with them. That day, most who followed Natal Untail's rules and bought goods for themselves ended up giving them to someone close to them instead, promising that next year they would get them something more personal. 2 days after, it was the whole slums. Our video was reaching hundreds of thousands of views. Basically, the whole slums population that was connected to the TriWeb experienced it, and it started expanding to the drums. We got asked how we made snow happen. Brok decided to spend some time showing Shay's gun for children to have fun under the fake snow. 1 or 2 kids accidentally swallowed some of the fibers. Thankfully, they're okay, but that made Brok be more cautious. I asked Brok to pick up more mattresses. We left them at the entrance of the sewers. Hopefully that rat could finally have something soft to sleep on. Later on, a special announcement was made from the government. From now on, Natal Tail would officially return. Under conditions, decorations can only be made from recycling old materials, and gifts are forbidden to be thrown away. We'll see how well these rules would be followed, but in the meantime, Ott and I were pleased to be the ones who started all this. They also promoted Santail and sold disguises. Children were invited to make lists of wishes. I was starting to get concerned that the whole commercial aspect would take over again. In addition, a spectacle was organized for everyone to see. Our mesmerized gazes were directed to the dome, which was generating fake snow. I suspected this is what inspired snow globes in the first place. Oh, now it's snowing. Graff, look! Is it? Yeah, it's real. It's snowing. Merry Natal Tail, everyone. Aw, look how happy Ott is. Never quit before reaching the credits. Merry Christmas and Merry Natal Tail. Well, I guess the cover is the lie. The title screen. There is no snowboarding to be had. It's neat that they have like this version of the theme. Oh, is there like post credits? False advertising. Hey boss! How come Reed gets to sleep on a mattress? No fair! What? What's that about? He says he found one under the pipe mail. So? You think it got sent through the pipe mail for him? Ha! Well, yeah? Ugh. Reed! Yeah, Chief? Give me that. What? Hey! That's no fair, boss. You already got a bed with sheets and a mattress and everything. Me is me, and all yours are yours. You can't be the only guy privileged. That's a source of conflicts. He's gotta be the fucking. Gotta be the yeah. But it was left for me. Yeah, prove it. Okay, so if all the guys get a mattress, then that'd be okay, right? Ha! As if that could ever happen. Hey, Chief! There's now a whole lot of mattresses there. What the? It must be the Natal Miracle! This is actually like a pretty well together like a holiday special, especially for something that was free. Why the long face, officer? The others all took vacations for the natal period. The only one left is me and you. I always work because I'm useful. I love my job, but it's lonely. Well, let me introduce you to your new colleague. Hello, Tribot. It will assist you well on duty, way more effective than any of us humans. If you say so. Glad to be a help. I'll get back to my office. You never leave this place, do ya? This is a lot. This is a lot of us, all in the police. Pleased to meet ya. I have to work. Leaving now. Catch you later, big furry human. Oh no. Oh! Sin! Hi, my man. Wait, are you still at the police department? This late on Natal Week? Yeah. We'd love to have you at our home for a special evening. We? Me and the two loves of my life, of course. Hi, Mr. Big Bear, you're so cute. Oh, hello, little one. I want to cuddle him like my teddy bear. Can I, Daddy? Oh, honey, he'll be our guest. Don't cuddle guests. See, you really have to come now or you'll make a little girl really sad. Oh, but I said to the chief, come on, man. This will be fun. We'll have dinner and a lot of drinks and we've got a gift for you. Deal. Thanks, man. You're my best friend. Same. Yeah, about that. Better times. So guys, come here. I got something to tell ya. Emergency! Contamination in the lab. All personnel must exit immediately. Oh, what? What's going on? You again, Mink? What have you done this time? Hey, calm down. Everything's fine. Oh, surely you don't mean... I just needed your attention. Toying with the government instruments, I see. I'll add this to your annual report. I wouldn't have to if you two would listen to me. So, what did you want? You ever heard of this new trendy thing? Natal Tail? Well, I bought all kinds of decorations. I made it myself at home. Is that why you're interrupting our work process? Do you realize how much precious time you'll be losing by having my brain readjusted? Yeah. Ask the government to take it off my salary. Just look. They're, rubbish? I did my best. I can improve these with some neon thermoplasma bulbs. I could transform them to be see-through walls. What? Tidy. Please install those garlands before we regret it. Yep. Starting the hanging process. Good, Tidy. That's not all. I got gifts for you. You mean you're going to give me a present? Yeah, that's the spirit of this new thing. Here, that's... Well, if you're at a loss for words, that means I did it right. This one's for you, Mr. Hush. Dr. Hush. Thank you so much, lad. These are nice socks. I noticed that you wear the same ones. Well, thanks for paying attention. I'm sorry I don't have a gift for you. I have. You have what? A gift for you? Mink, you made me a gift. For real? Yes. I was waiting for the right moment. Oh my, you wrapped it perfectly. How? Well, I set up a new procedural model for my nanobots specifically trained on videos of packaging. This took a few days and used 40 or 60% of the energy allotted for the lab this month, but the result is magnificent. You did what? I needed a test subject to give this to, and Hush is out of the question, so that only leaves you. Oh, you're at a loss for words too. The experiment's a success. In your face, Hush. That's Dr. Hush to you. And this is no competition, Dr. Mink. Look what you've done to our poor guard. He's crying. Huh? I've never gotten an actual present before. Thank you. Whoa. Please don't kill me. Mink, he's hugging you. Oh. That's nice, actually. Now, how about you two? No. Oh, something. No. Then what was the point? You're just clueless as always, Hush. I give up. I miss those. Do you think those three explore each other's bodies? I don't know. Maybe they get bored. They go to the one place that's not recorded, the bathroom. They only explore their bodies on New Year's. And they get like really shit-faced. Right, be sure to check out the Brok, the main game this is based on, Brok the InvestiGator. Share the word about this little Christmas tale with your friends. Posting a review and rating helps too. Continue. You have unlocked 15 postcards in the extras gallery. If you like to print them, you can download them on our website by scanning the QR code. Or just clicking on it too. It's the Christmas postcards.
For accessibility options, press space.
Is there like a gallery? I don't think there is. Oh, extras. Oh, there's probably like a, oh, there's a chapter select. Oh yeah, and of course there's, oh, there's alternate. No, these are achievements. Never leave home sleep deprived. Never forget it's a Christmas game. Never flee from danger. Never disappoint your best friend. Oh. Never stick your nose into other people's business. Never stop being mischievous until the end. Never stop being kind until the end. Oh, and they're like missing something too. Huh. I refuse to give a gun. Celebration. Let's see. Here. Let's see, is this the Steam store still down? So let me see. The new enhancements were uh new scene and choices, achievements, improved gameplay, gamepad controls, and new translations. Let's see. So there isn't like a skip forward one like other VNs. I think like the first choice is like, do you say something or not? Yeah, there's no skip option. It's just like the autoplay. I mean, it's missing like some quality, I wouldn't call them quality of life. Oh no, wait, there is. No. Oh, actually there is. If you because I was trying to hide the UI and apparently it's just the middle scroll button. So we can just zip through. Oh, I wonder if this is new dialogue. I have the shivers. Because now I can't skip this. Students leave the facility now. Yeah, so I don't think this dialogue's different. I don't know what is that about, because that's like the only time that appears, that weird text. Hang on. Let's do this again. Is that, I wonder if that's just like a year, maybe? Oh. Maybe the effect is the limitation as to why it's not skipping. Or maybe there's just more stuff going on in this scene. Let's go here. Let me make a save. Yeah, I wonder why this specifically this scene doesn't seem to let me skip through. Let's go to certain death. Let's see what happens here. I try to control myself. Walk straight ahead, young man. Don't raise your eyes. I made it. I finally raised my eyes. Only to meet face to face a rodent of some kind. Move out! They're after me! Who? Dang it! The strange mouse disappeared from my sight before my brain could process it. Wait, someone's after him? Footsteps. I didn't think twice. I dashed forward another path leading out of the area, running as fast as my paws could carry me. Well, that was a bus, but at least I made it out alive. Sometimes that's the best you can hope for in the slums. Without realizing it, I had arrived in Sector 56X. Which I guess always leads here. Load. I mean, I guess that just skips to the correct choice. Yes! There's no place better than the comfort of home, and right now, comfort is exactly what I need. Surely I'll get an idea if I just walk back and do some serious thinking. Well, maybe if I check the tri-web. I leaped to my bed and booted my small computer. This thing is so slow to start. I better get this over with. I'll begin by catching up sleep. Just a bit. Yes. Good plan. A graph? Huh? Don't startle me like that. I almost had a heart attack. Tell me you bought yourself a present, a gift, please. What? The whole class was there, and you weren't. Oh no. What time is it? 7 p.m.? No. I overslept. Just a tad. I couldn't. I must see the director now. No need. I'm already here. What? How? Graff, it's my duty to inform you. By slacking off, not even trying in the slightest, you have officially violated 11 out of the consciousness center. But, I'm sorry. You're an immense disappointment. I now fear my master in cryo state is going to force reset his memory to erase this disaster. What are you even blabbing about? But do not worry. According to my stats, your best fit would be a job at the Necroverse for the remembrance of defuncts. This is a nightmare. This whole student career, no, my whole future is over. All because of one tiny mistake? Someone must be watching and laughing at me right now, and I'm not paranoid, I just know it. I'll wake up. Yes, there's no way I'd let this be a... Okay, that's the achievement. Overslept. See what happens if we just go straight there. I wonder what happens if I say no. Ew, I'm not gonna work with these filthy pores. Oh, wait! Don't run away! And here I thought I'd found a sucker to do free work. Let's pray that the Almighty sends us another lost soul to exploit. On my way, I get the stinky stall out of my sight, and I realized, did I screw this up? Was this my only chance to make money today? Yes. Yes, it was. As it turns out, I spent the whole day chasing small jobs, all for nothing. It was as if I had blocked myself from the Natal Tail spirit, and some invisible force shut me off from any opportunity. The last minute, tail between my legs, I returned to the stall. Too late. The merchant was gone. Brok and Ott tried to cheer me up, but I knew. This was my fault and my lack of trust. No miracle for me. After this, my morale declined, my grades gradually slipped, and I never graduated. Now I'm stuck with Brok, doing small jobs in the slums, for the rest of my life. Well, maybe that's not so bad. Although, for the sake of this story, it means... Christmas glitch. Okay, these are the bad endings, I guess, are like the bad choices are achievements. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Let's see, never stick your nose into other business. Oh, okay, I guess that's never disappoint your friend. Never flee from danger. Yes. Although, too bad that the only thing this is missing from this game is like having RJ dressed up as Santa. Although that might be one of the postcards. There's no high quality. I know there is like a Santa. There's like a card with a RJ, a Rick, and Sin dressed up as Santa. Oh, I guess this is the other one. Maybe choose not to go after the thief. I was stunned and frozen in place. When I come back to my senses, the merchant had her eyes on me with a not so happy expression. My most precious asset, gone. You. Me? This is all your fault. I'm sorry. Wait, what are you doing? Getting a refund. That won't cover 100th of its value, but I have to get my money back somehow. But I did the work. Good for you. Now observe the result. I'm not the thief. What about the Natal Tail spirit? Be gone, Donato. Ah. And just like that, I flunked the Natal Untail day. Suddenly, I couldn't feel the spirit of this special day anymore, which meant I failed to meet the required criteria. How could things go so wrong so fast? Okay, that wasn't actually an achievement. All right. How about no then? I decided to take a minute to think before going in. The last time I was accidentally exposed to potentially deadly disease, thankfully she had an antidote. Another time, an alarm was accidentally set off so loud my head hurt all day. But those are nothing compared to that thing. Yes, that thing. That darn accidental thing. I'll never forget it, that's for sure. Someday she might accidentally send me back to the dinosaur era, or worse. But I can't help it. But I just can't help it. Oh well. Can't live in fear forever. Besides, I'm way too curious. Let's see what she's up to this time. Oh, okay, so it's a non... So that one's a non-choice. Although, I like that he explains that he's already been thrown... He's already had some time shenanigans. Oh, comply, already did. Already did the failure, the fuck the police choice, which does not end well. I'll make a save here. Oop. Help? No. Me? Help a squealer? Those old lives would cheat, lie, and betray at every turn. Basically, it's their way of life. Or so I've been told. Get lost! Aww! No one helps me. Shoo! As I watched the rodent walk away, I suddenly felt something stir deep inside me. A weird hollow sensation. Like I've been sucked into a black hole. Was it remorse? So many emotions whirled inside me, like a cocktail ready to explode. I had to do something, or I felt like I was going to burst. Wait! I've changed my mind. Okay, so it's another, like, non-choice. The situation I was in, I decided it's worth a shot. Hopefully I wouldn't regret it. Deal. Yes! I'll be waiting at this exact spot. Thanks, little fella. Alright, let's see. I think running away is the bad one. I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. The piercing sound of a laser. For 1 second, I thought it had missed. I kept running. And then... nothing. Rather, nothingness. This was one of those drones that could stun you in a single hit. Now I understood what they meant by this being a special day. Manifestingly, this was my last. Yep, never run. Never flee from danger. Don't move. I panicked. My mind went blank. So I did the only thing I could do, which was stand there. No breathing, no looking, no thinking, and then nothing. I waited, expecting to feel a sudden warmth on my skin followed by an excruciating pain, but it never came. I heard the drone fly away. Getting out of my hiding place, there was neither a drone nor a rat visible. He managed to escape. Somehow, even though he was the one bringing me into this mess, the way it all ended gave me an odd feeling of joy mixed with sadness deep within my chest. And then the realization came to me. Ah, great. I just broke the law and earned absolutely nothing from it. Then why didn't it bother me anymore? Okay, so that didn't lead to his turn to run. Let's see. Let's throw a rock. By instinct, I threw a rock at it. I missed, but the drone noticed. So I threw myself under the mattress. A silly idea, but maybe, just maybe, it could protect me. I waited, expecting to feel a sudden warmth in my skin and excruciating pain, but it never came. Okay, so he does nothing happens. I guess I guess the rat is the sort of the correct reason. Never failed to push the rat. Oh, I think I know which one. This one that's coming up is saying like, nah, let's not combine our money. No way. No way. Why? This is the only option. Have you thought about the consequences? This would break the rules. But Graff, there's no time. What other choice do we have? Do nothing. Be realistic. We'd fail anyway. Then so be it. This is my decision. Graff, please. I'm sorry. Very well. I trust your judgment. Results. I was on my way to the Consciousness Center. I saw the director talking to Clay and soon overheard his familiar whining. Mom! I don't think like I don't know what that was about. Oh, okay, so things are different here. It does, okay, the hitting the middle button doesn't let me skip unseen text. He was sitting at his desk. He wouldn't look at me. Clay suddenly went past us, spitting. Everything fine, Clay. Yep, all peachy. My job was amazing. And I got myself a premium musk of the lynx perfume. You're a mountain lion, not a lynx. Okay, I can skip over this. Oh, does Ott still fall asleep, I guess? I think so. Please continue. Yeah. At the end of the day, I didn't have enough unis to buy anything worthwhile. So we didn't. You didn't? You heard me. Oh, what an idiot! Graff, if you confirm not buying a present for yourselves, I couldn't get anything worthwhile. Ott trusted my judgment. I understand. It is with a heavy heart that I have to give you both an eliminatory 0. Oh, what? Are you kidding? It's just a stupid celebration. Graff, you're being highly disrespectful of this holy day of consumerism. The rules are rules. I am so afraid you didn't put much thought into it. What? How dare you say that? You have no idea what I went through today, you purple mother of junk. Careful! I will not tolerate such impage. Buzz off, cyberbrain. How many more achievements do I need? 4 more. I think one of them is not intervening with Rick. I'm not entirely sure what the other ones are for. Well, that's not exactly what I said. I had to censor that part. Yeah, it was so enraged. Which definitely didn't help. I could get into details, but me and Ott were definitely excluded from the consciousness center. The word spread fast. Our parents, even Ott himself, could only feel the utmost disappointment towards me. Oops. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, so yeah, you have to combine your money. Oh, that like laugh can just like really long. Save here. So you think it's like don't bother checking. Yep. I really didn't know what to think. Right now, my own troubles monopolized my mind, and I couldn't focus on anything else. This wasn't my business. Besides, that old man looked like he can handle it. I can barely take care of myself. How presumptuous would it be to think that I can help others? I started to wander far from the border post. And then I felt it. Guilt. What if that man was in trouble? What if I could have helped after all? Is my own trouble worth more than this poor person's? I am despicable. People might think I'm just quiet, someone who doesn't have much to say. But that's not true. I overthink everything. And now I believe I made a mistake. More than one, actually. Maybe I deserve everything that happened. It was my fault. I couldn't gather enough money. I should have tried harder. And I need to make things right with Graff. Whether or not he's right, he's my only friend in this world. It's time. Okay, so that still continues. And like the last two achievements are Angel and Mischievous, which is never stop being kind until the end, never stop being mischievous until the end. I enjoyed helping that rat. In retrospect, though he lied about his species, he really seemed to... Poor guy. I wonder if that's just like you pick all the like mischievous ones. Or you choose like all the kind options from the start. Poor guy. I wish I could do more for something for him. I wish. And so his dialogue changes there. Yeah, because I don't think there's any more dialogue options from here, so I think these other two are just like from the start. You have to choose the most, the better options versus like the least worst options. Or the worst options. So essentially you do like the like worst options that don't get you killed. Oh, yes. But also how he regretted not helping a dying man at the border cross. Oh, I see. So I think you're supposed to choose like the best option so that the daddies skull you. Or they both praise you. I'm disappointed, son! But dad! No, dad! Let this be a lesson for the future. It doesn't matter how big or small you are, you should always try to help others. I understand. I'll pray for his safety. And then like the other one was like, what? I haven't taught you to be that racist. Ott. At the mention of the name, everyone thought I was crazy for helping him. But once I finished, they understood. On this special day, we both loved those unplanned selfless acts. Even if we didn't earn money for them, we got a different, intangible reward. Hey, that's what I do every day. Pretty much anyway. You're not wrong. Yeah, so I think those are like fresh start things. Let's see how fast we can speed run this game. There's no main menu. Let's see, so I'm gonna assume that if I do, we'll just skip to the after G. Yes. Actually, I think all I really need is actually, oh no, I saved over that. Well, actually, I could just probably do this. If I'm right, then I do this. I guess maybe not. Unless that only unlocks at like the very end. No, nope. I'll probably have to like look up what that does, but anyways, this was like a really fun little holiday VN. I'll just leave it there for now. Oh, thank you, Fins, for hanging out with me. You're still around. And anyone else who might be lurking. Hope you enjoyed. And have a happy holiday, everyone. Bye.